Hey guys, Mr. Short Hitter here. I hope you got the chance to see the two-man scramble that I recently played with my man Tom. Well, after that round, Tom asked me about the GPS watch that I was using. So I thought to myself, you guys might be interested in a GPS watch also. So I am going to review the Voice Caddie T-9 GPS watch that I use. Been using it for a month or so now. I'll give you an overview. First, I'll start out with some of the basic features and move on to the advanced features.
5 holes to go, just play 13. Need a partner way in, gotta hit more greens.
Alright guys, the first thing I'll do is power the T9 up, and we're gonna look and see how long it takes for the GPS to find the course. I don't know if it's gonna confuse it or not because we're not on the first hole, but let's get to it. Alright guys, we're gonna power it up. The power button is on the right. We can customize the home screen. I have a golf ball on mine. Once it comes up, we're gonna swipe left to go to golf mode. As soon as we go to golf mode, it's going to search for the course. I picked a gloomy day, so it may give it a little challenge, but we'll see how long it takes to find the course. But while it does that, just a couple features I go over of the T9, a few of the features. One, it gives us a nice course layout. So as soon as we arrive on the tee box, it'll give us a layout of that hole. It also will give us a nice flyby of the hole, so we can see all the hazards and trouble that we're going to encounter as we play it. Course and green zoom, so we can zoom in to see the additional features close up. Gives us a green undulation if we have it in regular mode. In tournament mode, that's not legal, but in regular mode, we can see the undulation of the green. We can see how much it's breaking, how far uphill or downhill that putt might be. Gives us front, middle, and back yardage. It also is a nice color touchscreen. We can see it even on the gloomy day like it is today. Practice tempo mode. We can see whether we're swinging a little faster or a little slower than we'd like. We have over 36,000 courses in the database, and best of all, it's completely fee and subscription free. Looks like it found the course. It took 1.5 to 2 minutes to find the course. Not sure if it's related to I'm kind of on the outskirts of the course, way back in the woods. I'm not sure if that affected it or not, but there's one thing to keep in mind. Maybe give it a couple minutes to find the course. So we're on the 14th hole, and I'll go over some of the basic features. We'll start. Let's just play this hole. 183 to the back, 159 to the front, 171 to the middle. Alright guys, the T9 said we got 170 to the middle, pins in the front. Looks like maybe 164 or so to the pin. It's cold right now, so I'll hit a 5 hybrid. Just make sure we get there. Okay guys, pin was on the left, and we drew that ball left side of green. Let's go up there, see what we got. Of course you want to check the GPS for accuracy. Can you depend on the numbers that this thing is giving us? So, I'm on the exact front of the green. 1 yard, I'm right on the front edge of the green. So that's pretty close. That one hit the pin pretty hard. Are you guys, you putt with the pin in or pin out? Are you a pin out, in or out guy? Let me know. One thing about me is I've never been a fan of any type of watches or jewelry or any type of bling, so I never really wore a watch. I knew if I wore a GPS watch, it had to be something that would be light. It wouldn't bother me, wouldn't obstruct my swing, I wouldn't think about it. And this T9 really fits the bill in that. It's super light. You can almost not even really feel that you have it on. You know, matter of fact, a lot of times after my round, I forget I have it on and I just leave it on, and then I realize at the end of the night that I still have this watch on. Now we're on the 15th hole. From here, the T9 is telling us 347 to the middle of the green here. We can hit this little play icon, and it'll give us a little preview of the hole, where the hazards are, and you can see the 230 there. What you can do is you can tell the T9 what your average driving distance is. Now I know, looking at this hole, if I hit it 230, I could go through the fairway into the water. I'm gonna hit a 5 wood, take that out of play. Guys, I think I said 5 wood. What I meant to say is high wood. Not the best high wood, but it's safe. And the T9 can actually track our distances of our shot. We can pair it with our phone through the app and get all kinds of useful data to help us for our next round. T9 is telling us we have 153 yards to the middle of the green from here, 142 to the front of the green. It's uphill and it's very cold out right now, very windy. I'm gonna try to hit a lower shot, hit a 7-iron, keep it below the hole. Okay, hit a pretty good shot. Not sure if we kept it below the pin or not. The T9 has a regular mode and a tournament mode. In the regular mode, it'll give you green undulation. You can move the pin placement to where the pin actually is. I'm gonna switch this to tournament mode, and we'll get up there and I'll show you a little bit more about the green and how the undulation features work on the green view. This is essentially a heat map. It's 11 different colors to signify the high points and the low points of the green. Red is the highest point, and then it goes down to a dark blue, which would be the lowest point of the green. Now I'm going to tell this watch where the pin is. So now I'll tell it where my ball is. This watch can tell you how much break to play on the green, but you still have to putt it. See if we can get that part done. That green view is pretty cool. I think it'll really help for someone that if you're a tournament golfer, or if you're a casual golfer and you guys don't necessarily play by tournament rules, that feature is not tournament legal. So again, if you're playing tournaments, make sure you turn it off. And now I'm on the 5th hole, 395 yards to the middle of the green. Another cool feature. Yes, you can track your swing tempo with this watch. You can actually tell the watch what your normal or preferred swing tempo is. So that's one way to track if you hit a rough drive or a bad shot. Maybe your tempo is off, and this watch may actually be able to help you figure that out. T9 tells me I got 162 to the front of the green, pin's front of the green, so it's maybe 167 yards uphill with the wind, and you want to stay short of this pin. The other thing, again, in regular mode, it'll tell you the slope of the green from all the way out here. It's pretty windy, and it's telling me that the green is sloped severely back to front. All right guys, an unfortunate 3-putt there. No fault of the T9. The T9 told me that this green was sloped severely back to front. But unfortunately, no matter how good the watch is, you still have to hit the putts. So until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.
My game's obscene now, hooks and big fades, it's not my day now. Why did I play now? Just clear my head, get back in this. An outside shot, you still can win this.